Hey, what's good, y'all? Yeah, man. So I'm go ahead and give you you ignoramuses and idiots and simplistic minded fools that keep coming in this comment section a history lesson real quick. I mean, you seem like you like the Black Dr. Phil class. So class is in session for all you fools. You know what I mean? That don't think that because you black you can be racist or discriminatory. You can, against your own kind. You can be racist and discriminatory against your own kind. You ever heard of the term house Negro? Well, for those who are unfamiliar with the term and its origin, it originated from slavery. See, the slave master, that hated niggas so much, supposed to had hated Negroes so much, you know what I mean, and castrating the men and doing all types of horrible things to black people and feeding the babies to alligators, and cutting the woman's stomach open, hanging her upside down, cutting her stomach open and letting the fetus drop to the floor and then stomping the fetus in front of the husband to break him. Stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? See, he used to mess around with the slave woman. You know what I mean? The one that I guess they supposed to hate it so much. And of course, the offspring didn't come out too dark complected. You know what I mean? It was obvious something was going on. And I guess some of them, might have been easy on the eyes or so cute that they just couldn't fathom the fact of murdering this baby that's got this white man's genes in it, you know what I mean? And then it's kind of cute, oh look, it's so cute, So that babies like that baby, similar to that baby, were allowed to live in the house, while the darker complected slaves, right, had the luxury of staying outside and working in the fields. They worked in the fields, were whipped when they weren't working as efficiently as the slave master felt they should. And the lighter complected, the mulatto slave would wash dishes, clean master's house, cook, things of that nature. Never really got too dirty, wore way better clothes than the field slaves, you know what I mean? Field Negroes. Some of you may be familiar with this. Malcolm X spoke of this a few times in a few of his speeches. And so what it did is it caused some type of division and animosity between the lighter complected black person, see, and the darker complected black person. Now, see, the lighter complected black person, because they were given more, because they were treated better, may have gotten big-headed because of this. It's a strong possibility, but I don't think that was the case with all lighter complected people, because see, people are made differently. And see, you could have some light-skinned people that thought that they were better than the dark-skinned people. And you may have had some light-skinned people, such as myself, that don't see that dark-skinned shit. You know what I'm saying? We all black. We all, you know what I'm saying, who don't think that they better. You know what I'm saying? And the damage that's already done from what the other light-skinned people who thought that they were better than the dark-skinned people did already will fall back on other light-skinned people like me who didn't think like that. So when other dark-skinned people would see me, or people who resembled me, it will remind them of the other light-skinned people who was treating them like shit. So they may not trust light-skinned people who look like the other light-skinned people who treated them like shit. And I can't blame them. You see what I'm saying? But this is the house Negro mentality. This is the slave masters doing? You see what I'm saying? This is what caused division amongst black people. You know what I mean? This is why you got so many dark-skinned people over the years who used to perm their hair. They used to, what do you call it? They used to put that, I forgot that stuff that they used to put in their hair back in the day when they used to sing. You know, they had a bunch of singers out, you know what I mean? Like, you know, Dramatics, Four Tops, Temptations, during that time when they used to, I think it was called conch or something like that. They would put in their hair, you know what I mean? To straighten their hair like a white person's. You know what I'm saying? I guess to feel more accepted or to be closer to white, because they felt that the closer you could be to white, the better you would be treated. Why would they assume that? Because the lighter complected slaves were always treated better than the dark complected ones. See? This is why you have so many darker complected people who are more coons than the lighter complected ones. For the most part. I'm not saying that dark-skinned people is just coons. I'm not saying that. I'm saying for the most part, every time you turn around, it's usually a darker-skinned person that's cooning. Because lighter-skinned people never really had to. It's just what it is. You don't gotta, agree? But I know what I'm talking about. I'm a lighter complected dude. I know for a fact that I get treated better than darker complected people. I do. And it ain't right. I ain't with that shit. But it's true. I get treated better. Not much better, but you know what I mean? They don't, I noticed that darker skinned men with dreads. Oh man, I don't know what it is. It's a stigma about darker skinned men with dreads. Cops are fearful of y'all. Cops are fearful of y'all, man. Not just dark skinned men, the ones with dreads. I don't know what it is about the dreads. Cops are so fearful of y'all, man. Certain white people, because I'm going to say it one more time. I got white friends that ain't racist, that I would probably, two of them I would probably fuck you up over. So you can put me in whatever category you want. I just let you know. I'll fuck you up over two of my white friends. So you can say whatever you want about me. I tell you what, yeah. So I'm just saying, I know that for the most part, if it had something to do with someone basing it on appearance to get a job, and it's me applying for the job and it's a darker skinned person applying for the job, and they're looking for someone that they feel is more, I don't know, good for the business. Let me just say that. You know what I mean? Because what they feel is good for the business might not be what's right for the business. You see what I'm saying? The darker skinned guy may have way more credentials than me. You know what I'm saying? Be way better employee at the job than me. But just because I'm closer to how they look and my hair is naturally straighter because I have a native background, yeah, 9 times out of 10, they're going to pick me. I've seen it done before. That shit ain't right. I turned down 2 jobs because I seen them do that shit. And walked out the job. And walked out I didn't walk out, but like, once I seen how they were acting toward the other, you know what I'm saying, people that was applying for the job that were darker complected, I saw they wasn't acting the same. Man, I ain't want to work there. Nah, I ain't want. You ain't gonna be using me to shit on darker complected black people. The fuck I look like? Hell nah. I don't rock like that. So when these guys come in the comment section, you know what I'm saying, these darker skinned complected guys that's taking up for Anthony Joshua and shitting on Deontay Wilder, and they got the same fucking record. Anthony Joshua got way more advantages than Deontay Wilder. He's younger. He's more, he started boxing earlier. He's bigger. You know what I'm saying? Like, all of that shit. You know what I mean? And he lost to a cruiserweight 2 times. He lost to someone who was smaller than him and a fat guy. And it's like, y'all acting like that didn't happen. When Deontay Wilder, who started boxing at 19, has minimal skills, got all them damn knockouts, is a multi-millionaire, held the goddamn WBC title for 5 years, 10 title defenses. He lost to somebody that was way fucking bigger than him. And the second time that I'm talking about the third loss to Parker, Parker was even bigger than him by about 20 pounds, 20 some fucking pounds. But the guy that's got all the muscles, you see what I'm saying? The light-skinned guy, see? The guy that's hollering Bomb Squad is talking about his peoples and his love for his people and his culture and all of that type of shit. I don't like him. It's all, look, man, it ain't no light-skinned dudes in there talking about Deontay. They all dark-skinned. You think that's a coincidence? That it's all dark-skinned dude, black men, and most of them is over there from the fucking Belfast some goddamn where. You know what I'm saying? Over that way. Just ironic. That's what the fuck you call self-hate. See, that's that self-hate shit. They be using it wrong. Real shit, man. They feel that. You probably, I'm like, these are the ones that go get white wives thinking that, you know what I mean? It's going to make them, like, be accepted or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Try to talk white. Like I said, it's a difference between talking educated and talking white. They try to talk white. They try to be white. You know what I'm saying? Like, the closest they can to that, whatever it is that they can. Bleach their skin, put blue contacts in their eyes, blind fucking hair. You know how ridiculous it looks for a dark-skinned woman to be walking around with a blonde fucking wig on, bro? A lighter-skinned woman can get away with it. It don't look, you know what I'm saying? I ain't saying it look extravagant on her, but it look better than it do on a dark-skinned woman. I'm sure anyone in their right frame of mind would agree to that. Dark skin, blonde hair. Really? Blue eyes. Really? Why do you think they would want to look like that? Why you think that people don't like what their hair looks like when it come out of the root, son? Huh? I can't make this shit up. It ain't got nothing to do with race baiting. It's the motherfucking truth. All these weaves and shit, these chicks and shit's buying and shit. They're straight hair, human hair, other people's hair. Maybe the people alive, maybe they corpses. I don't fucking know, but whatever they intertwining in their hair, I know got them acting all fucked up. I know that. And it ain't a coincidence. They act crazy as hell when they get that shit in their head. I'm probably the only ones that notice that shit too. Well, I'm just saying, man. People can't even leave without the house without that shit. It's like that they afraid to let you see what their real hair look like, so they'll rather look like Toad off fucking Super Mario, yo. They will walk around looking like Toad off of Super Mario. They'd rather look like that than show you their real fucking hair. Huh? Unless it's done up with some straight yak Brazilian somebody else's shit. You know what I mean? I'm lying. I'm lying again. I'm sorry. I apologize for lying. I guess that's, you know what I mean? Maybe I got an issue, man. I got a problem. I'm a habitual, compulsive liar, man. You know? What can I say? But your people still watching me, so I mean, it must be something about my lying ass that people want to hear. You know what I mean? Don't you ever get in my fucking comment section and try to make it seem like I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. You know what I mean? I'll break it down for your ass every time if I got to, for real, for real. You know what I mean? Any more questions you motherfuckers got? Huh? Well, class dismissed at the end of the day. Black Dr. Phil, I'm out, man.